pleasure. Merry Christmas. No, Thomas, don't pull that tree down. Sorry, Mum, phone you back. Still worrying about Barry?
Just a bit. Still no sign of him.
He'll turn up.
In a box, probably.
Have you tried ringing the Lecky board?
Recorded message. The fault's being dealt with, and a Merry Christmas to all the customers. Do you think I should go and look for him?
Well, he said to start worrying if he hadn't turned up by dinner time. There's loads of time before then.
Think we should count him in for dinner?
I'd rather not have him around. Not after the last few days.
It's a bit like tempting fate, isn't it, not counting him in?
Look, I know you call him your mate, but you'd save yourself a lot of trouble if you started trying to find some new friends. He's not married and settled, is he? He can afford to play these dangerous games. He hasn't got a kid to think about. Look, I know you don't like hearing me criticising him like this, but he's bad for you. He's trying to drag you down. And if you don't think he's bad for you, you must know after the last few days that he's bad for the rest of the family.
Well, he's like family to me, isn't he? He's like me brother.
Barry's problem is he can't stop thinking about you and him the way he used to be. And when you were lads, you were lads. You could get up to all kinds of tricks. You didn't have to worry then because there was no comeback.
You're starting to sound like his mother now.
Well, there's comeback now, isn't there? There's me and Danny. And the longer you stay involved with him, the more chance there is of us getting hurt seriously or something next time.
Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it?
Oh, some mistake.
They thought you were his wife and kids, I've told you.
Oh, and that makes it all right, does it? For people to behave like that?
I don't ask you to go around dumping your mates, do I?
Of course you don't. Because my mates don't go around playing at being gangsters.
He's not a gangster.
He's as good as.
No, he's not. He's just a survivor.
Until the one time he doesn't survive something. And I just hope you're not there with him. Because I've fought hard to get you back. I couldn't face losing you through Barry and his stupid games. Anyway, all this talk about whether to count him in for dinner or not. What are we going to do without any power?
I'm not in the mood for Christmas.
Neither am I.
I hope he's all right.
So do I. Oh, come on, Thomas. I know you don't like it cold. Just pretend, eh? Just pretend. Eh? No, Mum, I can't, because we haven't got any electricity. No, he's not here. Thomas. But Susanna and the kids aren't having cold cereal. You're joking. I'm not phoning that witch and giving her the pleasure of knowing what a rotten Christmas we're having. Oh, Thomas! Oh, that's the second time today, you little monster.
Oh, God.
Where have you been?
I'm trying to get those two lads out of bed. Oh, you're not opening your presents by yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's a scarf or a jumper or something.
Oh, God, it's freezing in here. And what have we done to deserve this? And who's left that door open?
My daddy said it's warmer outside than it is in here. Can't we go to an hotel or something? God, it's horrible having no lucky.
Looks like we're going to have raw turkey and raw veg at this rate.
Oh, that brings back memories. A nice scrub under the cold tap.
I hope you've got some good ideas about what to do with no cooker. I've got 7 mouths to feed the savvy.
Hey, you go and ask your granddad whose job it was to break the ice in the toilets every morning in the winter.
8 bright ideas. I'm not cooking it over a candle.
Can you smell bacon? That'd be just the job, wouldn't it? A nice big greasy fry-up.
You're hallucinating. You can have cold milk and cereal like the rest of us.
Oh, no, Mum, the milk's warm. The fridge must be enough all night.
Hey, dear, I'm sure I can smell bacon, you know.
Oh, brilliant. The freezer's defrosted. Jack, get the basin from the sink, will you? Oh, guess what we're having for Christmas dinner? Sprouts.
I like sprouts.
And more.
Not that much. Oh, the smell of that bacon's driving me crackers, you know.
Right, bacon butties. Oh, the food of the gods.
Come on, lad, get those plates out before this bacon gets cold.
Oh, are you, Dad? You're a welcome sight. Happy, miserable Crimbo.
Same to you all round, but don't let the bacon go cold. We can do all this wishing and washing on a full stomach.
Go on, Jack, grab some. It might be your only hot meal of the day.
No, it won't, because Ron's put his mind to the problem. In a minute.
Jack, come and help me cut up this, will you?
I've always said, you can't beat the independence of a little gas stove and a set of billy cans.
We're not cooking this on a billy can, are we?
Have no fear. Ronnie Dixon's brain is in gear.
Well, if you're thinking of going out, will you like that barbecue before you go? Because I've got to get started.
What we need is a trailer.
Oh, where are you going to get a trailer from on Christmas Day?
A nice, brightly decorated Christmas trailer to do. And one that's not a million miles away from our front door.
Like next door's sleigh?
Just a job. And I'm sure the Farnsworth, Barnsworth wouldn't turn us down in our hour of need now, would they?
Oh, hi, Matty. Yeah, come in.
All right, Terry. I'm sorry about this. There's no one in next door.
Oh, they're all down in Basingstoke.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? It's the first Christmas in years I've had a bit of spare cash to splash out on prezzies.
Oh, have you got a job?
Temporary assistant senior warehouse man. And guess what? A wines and spirits warehouse. Breakages.
I was going to ask you if you fancied a Christmas drink, but I don't think I'll bother now.
Oh, I wouldn't say no, you know. A cup of tea or something to keep the chill out, like.
All right, I'll go and put the kettle on. I'm sorry, I can't put the kettle on. We haven't got any power.
Go away. And Christmas Day as well. How long has it been out?
Since last night.
Hey, there's that old camping stove, isn't he, in the garage at Jonathan's? You can use that.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Well, at least the car's on at your granddad's. We'll get our Christmas dinner even though it'll be a bit late. Thanks, Liv. Have you got your granddad's present?
Yes, here's one.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's back, he's made it.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned food and look who turns up, eh?
The Lone Ranger's back. Hiya, look. Hiya, my love.
Billy and Sheila. And this one's a bit over the top. They'll be going really cheap down the market. That's for Claire.
Who's this for?
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's for Claire as well.
I'll get it.
I'm sorry to disturb you on Christmas Day, love. We'll get no reply from next door. And Rod and Tracy promised me they'd be home.
Well, there's no one there, is he? You better come in, come on.
Look at this lot I've got to know. Honestly, love, I've been ringing their bell that long that I felt like Quasimodo in the end.
Aye, aye. And you wouldn't get through Christmas without seeing a cork hill.
Hey, you. Me daughter, fool that she was, married into the Cork Hills. We weren't born scallies, you know. All the best, love.
And you.
Do you want a cup of tea or something?
Only if you got one made, love. And don't put the kettle on specially for me.
Hiya.
Oh, hello, gorgeous. Merry Christmas.
Oh, cheers. Same to you, yeah.
Yeah, sit down.
Oh, that's better. I don't suppose you've got any chilblain cream, have you, love?
I don't think I have, no.
Honestly, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm a slave to my chilblains now. And you used to have beautiful feet, you know.
Oh.
I'll just get on with the tea. It's taking some time.
Do you think they'll look after these for next door till I get back? I mean, I couldn't face dragging them all the way home again.
Oh, they should do. Just have to ask.
Ooh, that's lovely paper there. Who are these from?
For mine, then.
Oh, you put me to shame. You didn't wrap these yourself.
With my own fair little hands.
Well, who's Uncle Patrick, then?
Well, who do you think?
Oh, since when has Matty been short for Patrick?
Ah, that's one of my dark secrets. Didn't you know? It all started when our Joseph was a nipper. He couldn't say Pat. He could only say Matt. He was useless apart from when we wanted to buy paint, you know.
Paint?
Paint. Matt.
Oh, you're having me on.
All right, then don't believe me.
Oh, I'm just telling Matty here. My chiropodist said he's taken enough dead skin off my feet to make a life-size replica of me. Oh, that's better. Oh, I've never been the same since stilettos are all the rage.
What's the matter?
It's something Matty's just said. You know when I found out Danny wasn't mine? Well, Sheila came round, and give me a good talking to, to try and straighten me out. She told me that Bobby wasn't Paddy's real dad. She said that she'd lived with it for 30 years, and if she could, I could.
I wish you told me about that. Might have helped straighten me out.
She said the fella's name was Paddy. I've just heard Matty tell Julia his real name is Patrick.
Oh, yeah. Anything we can do to help?
You haven't seen Barry anywhere, have you?
Yeah, no, not since November now. Oh, why? What's up?
Well, Terry thinks he might be in some kind of trouble.
I don't think. I know he is. I was doing me head in hanging round here. Look, I'm going to have to go and find him.
Well, hey, look, I know I'm not down to me fighting weight, but if you need any help, I'll come with you.
All right, thanks. Look, we won't be long, all right? Come on.
And we've still got no power. Thomas the grot bucket's thrown his breakfast all over me twice.
Ah, shame.
And you were 2 hours longer than you said you'd be. It's been freezing in there.
I had to wrap your present.
Max, what's this?
It's a camera.
This isn't for me.
No, it's for Thomas. Of course it's for you.
Morning, Mrs. Farnham. Morning, Mr. Farnham. All the very best of the season's greetings to you and yours.
Cheers. Thanks very much. The same to you.
Now, listen. If a man needed a favour doing Christmas Day, who should he ask?
Don't tell me. A neighbour.
Correct. So, here I am.
Last time I saw him, he was here, so I reckon he's in there somewhere.
Well, come on, then. Give us a leg up.
Yeah, you better put this over there, hadn't you? Go ahead.
We are, Mummy. It's Uncle Dad.
Oh, hiya. Lovely to see you. All the best.
And you, my love, and you. Hi, Jackie. You look busy.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
not going to believe this. We've got no lecky, so we're having barbecue turkey pieces and sprout kebabs.
They've all been eating bacon butties, Rabbi. I've seen them with my own eyes.
Afternoon, Cyril. I hope you've been keeping them all in order till I get here.
I'd have more chance of getting you made an honorary member of the Orange Lodge than keeping this lot in order.
Well, the influence you've got in the lodge should get me in no bother, will you?
Father O'Farrell, the very man. How are you, Degs?
I'm knackered.
Hey, listen, Merry Christmas, mate, and I can guarantee you'll never have another one like this one.
Anyway, never mind Christmas. Happy birthday, mate.
Cheers, mate.
He works 1 day a week and he's knackered.
Christmas Day, though. Double shift, isn't it? Midnight mass, don't forget.
And mass gathering of drunks and desperados, you mean?
And I'm visiting the sick later on.
Ah, when you've been, they'd be even more sick.
Hey, come on, you. I've got a job for you. You don't think you come here to enjoy yourself, do you? We are in need of a miracle and a strong right arm.
We don't guarantee miracles.
It's that easy. You just grab that and pull like hell.
And I dislocate my shoulder, yeah?
Silence, everybody, please. Father O'Farrell is about to turn petrol into light. Oh, nice one, Derek.
It's a bit over the top, that, isn't it?
Just because it's his birthday.
I've got to do something to get a look in, haven't I? He'll be having a birthday on Christmas Day and that.
Competition is pretty fierce.
Hey, take more than a power cut to spoil our crazy, wouldn't it, love? Look at that.
Right, and now you've finished playing with your toy. Come on, Jackie and I have done all the cooking. I want somebody else to do the serving.
Point me in the right direction.
Come on.
All right, one and all, Merry Christmas and all that. Now, look, you don't have to worry no more. Now, hands up. Who forgot one present? Hey, forgot one present and is panicking now because it's Christmas Day and all the shops are shut. Well, that's where you're wrong. Because Jimmy's ozone-friendly mobile's open with some seriously good quality chocolate-covered Brazil nuts. Now, why am I ozone-friendly, I heard you say, didn't I, eh? Because these shoes are lead-free. Bob. Now, who wants first pick?
Come on, there's food waiting here to be eaten.
Too kind of you, my love, too kind. And how did you know I was starved, mate? Here, look, I have got just the thing for you, my love. There you go. Swiss liqueurs, just for you, eh? Hey, we could have them for afters, couldn't we?
These are last year's, these.
Dunno.
They are.
What?
Look at the sell-by date.
Oh, no, that doesn't count, that does it? Doesn't count on liqueurs. I mean, it's only there because of the law, isn't it, eh? I mean, it doesn't count. These are Swiss liqueurs, they're maturing, love, you know, like a good bottle of wine. You know, the older they get, then the better they get, just like that.
My Ron's getting older. He's not getting any better.
Oh, you know what you need, don't you, eh? Younger man.
What I need is a piece of that turkey. I'm starving. The smell's driving me insane. Do you want some?
Oh, no, goodness.
Oh, you could.
I was only joking when I said I was starving. I mean, you know, couldn't take the food out of the mouths of your kids, could I, eh?
There's loads. The freezer defrosted, the sausages and everything.
Well, are you sure, then?
Jackie, get a plate for this man. He's not very hungry, so give him the sprout and onion kebabs.
I think I'm a bit more hungry than that, you know. Cheers, love. Thanks a lot. Nice one. Hey, get out of it, you. People have had their noses bitten off for less. Get out.
They're great. At least we get a bit of heat.
Yeah.
Come here, you. Another Christmas, then.
Another year older, Dee.
And I haven't had a minute to wish you a happy birthday. And you always get two prezzies in one, don't you? You get your Christmas prezzy and birthday together.
Listen, the best two prezzies I can get is a hug and a kiss off the best missus in the world.
Hiya, you two. You're supposed to eat your Christmas dinner with a knife and fork, you know.
Not in this house today, love. We're having a barbie.
Your Christmas dinner? I must have time warped to Australia.
Hey, come on, you two. It's brilliant, this.
Oh, hey. What are you doing round there?
What's it look like? I'm stuffing me face, aren't I?
You get an invitation to your own funeral, you.
Well, come on round. We've got lots.
Yeah, come on, Granny Grunt. You've even got nose bags and all, haven't you?
No, I couldn't, love. You're only saying that to be polite, aren't you?
Come on, you might as well, love. We stopped checking tickets at the door ages ago.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Smells gorgeous.
I'm not standing around while you decide. I'm starving.
Come on, love, it's open house. We're having a party. We didn't know we were, but we are now.
They're always the best kind when they aren't planned, aren't they? Oh, yeah. I suppose you tried knocking on the cork hills.
Yeah, I have.
Been stood up, haven't we?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
And there was me looking forward to spending Christmas afternoon with my grandchildren. And now look where I end up.
I know, yeah. Walking the streets begging for a crumb, eh?
Hey, I've never begged, borrowed or stolen in me like you, Jimmy Corkill. And that's one thing I can be proud of.
That's three things.
I hope your sausage is full of gristle.
That's nice, isn't it? Merry Christmas to you and all.
Here are Grandad. Sit up here.
Why eat in comfort when you can dine in utter luxury?
Philosopher, is he, your granddad?
He was a Chinders and in the Navy.
Oh, aye.
What are you doing?
I'm just checking out these work, so shut it. Diana? Diana? Hey, princess! Here.
I'm going to stay with my Grandad. Mad Max says we might break it.
Oh, aye, and what would he know? Hello, gorgeous. How you doing?
Hiya. Merry Christmas.
It's not Christmas, is it?
Of course it is.
And you know, no one told me.
Everyone knows.
Well, I'm not everyone, am I?
I don't know.
And listen, are you looking for Rod or what?
Sort of.
He's away, you know.
I know, he's in Basingstoke.
I know. Gone to see his dad and he never even cracked on.
Oh, no, he's working.
Well, if you knew he wasn't going to be here, what are you doing round here?
Well, just on the off chance, you know, in case he came home early. And anyway, I thought it'd be nice to be where he lives with it being Christmas Day.
Ah, right, yeah.
Well, it's a special Christmas, isn't it? You want to be near the ones you love.
Do you know what you are? Hey, you are a vision of loveliness. Do you know that? You're a vision of loveliness, you. With a heart of pure platinum gold, I'm telling you. What's that, anyway?
It's one of them special cards shaped like a big heart.
Oh,
Don't know what to do with it now. Won't fit in the letterbox.
go away, won't it?
It's too big.
Oh, look, don't you fret or petal. Go and have a word with my mates, the dickos round the back, eh? They'll hold on to it for you. And while you're there, you can have a little bite to eat and all.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Well, you might not be, but think of poor little me, eh? Go on, help yourself, hurry up. Hey, I hope you're not thinking of parking your van here forever, you know.
Why is that?
Because this is where they're going to build that new path through to the shops, isn't it, mate? Straight through your little van. It's what they call progress, apparently.
Cheers, mate. Best wishes to you and all.
Listen. How come you were in the Chindits and the Navy?
Who told you that? Huh? Who told you that?
You did?
Oh, right. Special operations.
Oh, yeah.
Here you are, you two.
Oh, I don't think I can manage them. I haven't been feeling too good all day.
Why, what's up?
Oh, you know, when you get to my age, I need a couple of nights in a nice warm bed to sort me out. I'll just have a little lie down.
Hey, are you sure he's in there?
I don't know, do I? I mean, he could be out on the ale for all we know, not bothering to ring us. What about this one? We haven't tried it, have we?
Oh, look, we broke into the place. We can't go wrecking it.
All right, look, we'll just try this one. If he's not here, we'll get off then, OK?
Here. Got a bit of weight behind it.
Here's quick, Matty.
Not a good time, is it, love?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. We've just had a few problems.
I'll leave these, eh? Open them up when the time's right.
Thanks.
Got to be in the mood for Christmas, haven't you? First one without your mum, isn't it? You're missing her a bit.
Yeah, that's it.
That big green one, that's for the nipper.
Oh, he's flat out. We've had a bit of a few days and he's lost his rhythm a bit.
Oh, be up all night tonight, then. Just what you need, eh? Terry's out, then?
Yeah, he's working.
He's a good lad, really, I tell you, you know. You keep working at him. He'll come round. Give him my best, won't you?
Look, I'm sorry we're not being a bit more hospitable. There's a few next door, you know. Bit of a party going on, I think.
Oh, well, I'll see you then, though. Hey, take it easy, OK? I'll sort myself out. Don't you worry.
Come on. He's not going to be in here, is he?
Not alive anyway, he's not.
Oh. Hey, if he is, he's doing a good impersonation of Jack Frost, you know. It's cold in here, isn't it? What's that? Oh, God. Hey, everybody, give us a hand, will ya?
Don't stand there with your eyes on sticks. Get an ambulance. Now, go on. Go. Oh, Barry, lad. You're not dead, are you? Barry. Oh, fight it like you always do. Oh, surely to God you're not dead. Barry. Barry, son. Come on.
Well, Edward and Sophie may well have tied the knot, but we've plenty more I-dos to hear as our wedding season continues next with Jenny Powell and Matrimonial Bliss with The Wedding Show.
Dangle you off a stick in a minute.
Put your back into it.
It's too early in the morning for this.
Shh! You wake your dad up, then he'll sneak into the house while we're out.
You shouldn't woken me up. You broke me dream. I could have been lying on the beach in Bali now.
But we need some money for that, so we better get these shelves filled.
Money doesn't matter in dreams.
It does in mine.
What are you doing here?
Nothing special.
I thought you were a burglar.
Yeah, you don't have to worry, it won't be long.
What's that?
It's nothing to do with you, Terry, all right?
Well, it's in my house, isn't it? And in my sink.
I won't be long, so.
And the Aussie never kicked you out at this time of the morning, did they?
I discharged myself.
Oh, qualified doctor are we now, as well as a deep freeze mechanic.
There's nothing wrong with me.
I suppose they just had you in there for a good laugh, did they?
There's nothing wrong with me, I said.
Well, you're off your head if you think they're using that thing. Or's your brain gone soft from the cold?
There's nothing wrong with my brain.
You were almost dead 2 days ago, you know.
Oh, was I? Do you know I'd forgotten about that? Thanks for reminding me, Ter.
What's the gun for?
Sort the Fisher brothers out.
Well, I hope you're only thinking of frightening them with that.
It's designed to go bang, you know, Terry.
Please yourself.
You what?
I said please yourself. I can't be bothered talking to you.
Nothing to talk about, is there?
That's why I can't be bothered. Oh, and clean the sink before you go. I don't want Sue coming down wondering why I've been gardening at this time of the morning. You stupid, you. Do you think you're Charles Bronson or something?
I've never been saying it, Terry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I am dreaming, aren't I? I mean, I am still asleep.
If you like.
You don't seriously think they're using that thing, are you?
Well, I'm not going to club them round the head with it, am I?
It's you that wants clubbing round the head. You can't go round shooting people.
Why not?
You can't.
Well, what's the difference between that and them locking me in the freezer over Christmas, eh?
No, just because you've seen Rambo once, it doesn't mean you can go around doing what he does in real life.
Terry, as far as the Fisher brothers are concerned, that Ricky and that stupid cousin Kenny of his, I'm dead now, aren't I? So you know what that means, don't you? You won't be expecting me coming back from the dead and marching in with this, will they?
Do I want some water?
Terry, watch what you're doing, because you're going to be splashing that everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's only water, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't stain like blood, does it?
What's it to you, anyway?
I haven't got many mates, and the ones I have got I want to keep all right.
I can look after myself.
Oh, yeah, you're really good at that, aren't you? Like not getting yourself locked in a deep freeze and left for dead by 2 divvies.
Walked out of it, didn't I?
We carried you out, you mean?
I'm still alive.
Only just.
Only because I looked after myself while I was in there.
Listen to me, will you? That ambulance driver said your body temperature's gone so low, you could have ended up with brain damage. And you know what? I think he's right.
The doctor in the hospital said it was nothing more than mild hypothermia. That's all.
You don't know, do you, for sure? I mean, it could have affected you.
I haven't gone mad, Terry. It's dead simple. I'm getting me revenge.
Oh, you're not the mafia.
How do you know?
Because I've known you too long. I know what Barry Grant was. He was the kid off the estate that all us other soft kids wants to be just like. He was the kid when there was any games going, he was always better at it than us. It's like follow the leader. There was this big 40-foot ladder this day, up this scaffolding, and you went up it as if it wasn't there. And guess who got stuck halfway up? Terry. And who rescued him? Granty. I was froze on that ladder.
I don't remember that.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? It wasn't important to you. You just did it without thinking.
Meaning I do too much without thinking.
Well, you were always arguing with Billy Corkill, weren't you? Just jumping in there, blazing away without thinking.
Was that ladder behind a bakery?
Yeah.
I think I do remember that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My bottle went, you know.
No, it didn't.
It did, sir. But I had to come and get you, didn't I? You're my mate. Terry, look, when them Fisher brothers took Sue and Danny, they thought it was my wife and my son. I mean, it might as well have been. But I haven't got a wife. I haven't got a son. But I've got a best mate who's like a brother to me, and if anyone does anything to him or anything to his family, they're doing it to me, aren't they? You know what I mean.
You know what you're saying, don't you? You're saying if you're going to go out there and kill them, you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for me. And who's going to be the one feeling guilty? Me, because it's going to be my fault.
You're getting it all wrong. You're getting confused.
You're the one getting confused. What's that?
What?
I thought I heard something upstairs. I think it might be Sue.
Look, I'm getting off before she gets up.
You're being stupid, you know, really stupid.
I suppose so, yeah. It's never stopped me before, though, has it?
You getting the train?
No, I'll drive in the Jeep.
Don't drive, London.
Yeah, well, I like driving, don't I?
It's best than freezing to death.
Thanks for coming looking for us, Yeah. You paid me back now, haven't you? For getting you off the ladder.
It took long enough, didn't it?
I appreciate what you did, you know.
I might as well have left you there, mightn't I?
Nothing's gonna happen.
You've got a life sentence there in your hands. You can't walk into Ricky Fish's and take his head off without any comeback.
Yes, I can.
If you're going to take him out with that, you might as well stay here and slash your wrists in the sink.
Terry, I've got it all worked out right. I know where he hangs out. No one knows me down there. I'm just gonna walk in, bang, and walk out again. I know where I'm getting rid of this. And I've got my alibi. End of story.
And what's your alibi?
I was asleep here all day, wasn't I?
Oh, no chance.
Oh, cheers, Tim.
Well, you won't need an alibi anyway. You'll probably end up in some body bag in the morgue.
What makes you an expert all of a sudden?
On what?
On how I run my life, Terry.
I'm not an expert on nothing, but you're me mate, aren't you? And I don't want to see you left for dead in some back alley or doing a life sentence, all right?
Terry, he left me for dead in that freezer, didn't he?
Well, he must be mental, him. I mean, you'd only owed him money.
Look, I paid him the money back, Terry. It was 'cause I crossed him that he put me in the freezer.
Well, how much did you owe him?
$5.5 grand.
$5.5 grand, that's what he valued you at, eh? Oh, I don't believe this. You can get a good scolder for that.
$5.5 grand and another 15. You can get 4 top of the range scolders for that, can't you?
Look, we're mates, aren't we? If I thought you were right, I'd stand by you. If I thought you were totally right, I'd even go with you. And I'm your mate, and I'm standing here in front of you now, and I'm telling you you're wrong.
Look, he's getting paid back for what he did to me. Regardless of what you think. Yeah, he had Sue and he had Danny and he could have hurt them. But the man's scum. He's a menace, Terry. And he's got to be sorted.
There's other ways of sorting people out, isn't there?
Terry, what do you want me to do, eh? Do you want me to go and scratch his car with a 50p piece, eh?
You gonna go straight there?
I'll send you a postcard.
Are we still your alibi?
What's Sue? Life for me in court, Terry. I mean, I know you would, but, well, she wouldn't, would she?
She's good at lying. She lied to me for long enough.
Yeah, but Terry, that's because she loves you. She hates me. So you're gonna stand in me way, or what?
Nah, you'd only go out the back door, wouldn't you?
See you then.
You gonna be careful, or what?
Yeah, well, little Danny's got to have an Uncle Barry to look up to, eh?
Just give us a ring, eh, if you want anything. Or put a call out with the cab controller. He can always get in touch with me. I'm working today. Even if you just want to talk or something.
I'll be back.
Come on, we've still got another 2 loads, yeah.
I reckon we ought to get a load of streamers and that for the party.
We don't want to gross the streamers. Let's just fill the Moby first, like.
Those party hats were a good price, you know.
We don't need party hats, it's a fancy dress party.
Hey, you see them Pleasy glasses? I like them, they were good.
We've still got a load of those. Someone spent last New Year's Day washing and drying them.
Well, some of us were grafting, you know.
You told your dad we're definitely having a New Year's Eve party.
Not in so many words.
Have you told him we'd prefer it if he was on his way by then?
Not properly, no.
Well, you know what he's done the last 2 New Year's Eves running? He's gate crashed the party, had a few bevies, gone upstairs, climbed to one of the kids' beds, and then...
He's in.
Hello, PC Corker here. Is that Mary? All right. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Did you have a good Christmas, yeah? Station hasn't burnt down then, no? No. Listen, Tomo hasn't rang in, has he? Yeah, I tried him at home, yeah? I can't get an answer. Well, I'll try him again a bit later on. All right, yeah? And you, yeah? All the best. Ta-ra.
OK, love slave, get the kettle on. Dad? Come on, Dad, wake up. Dad?
Keep an eye out for Rod, will you? And drop this over to him. I swear there's half of Lewis's perfume counter in here. Stinks.
Dad? Come on, Dad, we got the kettle on. Dad, do you want a cuppa?
What's up?
Tony, what are you doing in there?
What time is it?
Where's your granddad?
He's in my bed. What's up?
Oh, no!
What's happened?
He's in.
Before you lock up.
Oh, hey, just have.
Oh, could you run round to Jenny's? I haven't taken a present round yet.
Go and get the baby, come on.
You all right?
Well, I haven't had a break, have I? I'm knackered.
Well, look, why don't you visit Barry after you've dropped me off? If you go for the first part of visiting, come back and get your head down for a bit.
He's discharged himself.
When?
Oh, I'll tell you on the way there, come on.
So where's he now, then?
Probably floating past the Thames barrier somewhere. He hasn't rang you, has he?
No. Think he's going to be all right?
I don't know, do I? I'm only his best mate.
Yeah, police, please. Right. Are you listening? I've got some information for you. No, I'm not telling me name or nothing, right? There's a car, registration number G443 SGN. You got that? It's in the market. Bethnal Green. Sevier Street it is. Right, and the fellow who owns it, he's a robber, right? Guess what? Here's a late Lizzie present for you, right? He's got a big fat shotgun sitting in his boot. Look, I've told you, I'm not giving you my name or nothing, right? I'm the robber's dog. Ta-ra.
Listen, I forgot.
What?
Jonathan's been on. Says he can't wait any longer for the furniture.
Well, when's he want it by?
Over the weekend.
Good. I'll be glad to see the back of him.
Yeah, we won't have any furniture.
We won't have people queuing up to come in for cups of tea, will we? On whatever you want, the answer's no.
I'm only here for me just desserts, Mr. Sullivan.
Well, why don't you go and play with your new toys, eh?
Come on, you don't be £2.50.
You'll just have to wait.
Oh, come on. I did the job before Christmas. It's going to be next year at this rate.
Well, come back and see me next year, then.
All right, Terry. Now, if I got in your cab and you took me somewhere, now, you wouldn't expect to have to wait until next year for your money, would you? Of course, the Christmas bonus is optional.
Here. Well, take it and get out my sight, all right?
Ta-ra, see ya.
He's in.
Well, he's not staying in without earning his keep. I've got 2 peelers here.
Hi, Grandad.
I'll go, Tone. Oh, it's got young Jankers, have they?
You both are. Tone, give your granddad a peeler and get started. Ron, go and get the bath out the garage. We'll have no slackers in this house.
Hi, peeling spuds.
Ah, well, could be worse. We could be on latrine duty. I'll tell you something for nothing, son. One night in a nice warm bed has done my lumbago a favour.
It was Megan out in the van.
You didn't get scared?
Me? No way.
How many up pots is your mum doing?
Too many.
Uh-oh. You know what that interference is, don't you? Snowstorms and avalanches in the Alps. I'd be a fool to start off knowing I'd be snowbound within days.
When are you going off?
I'm leaving New Year's Day. I've decided. That's when all the omens will be right. Hey, and I don't want you and a lovely DD trying to talk me out of it neither.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
Right, I'll get you some water then.
You really going off on New Year's Day?
Well, when you're going around the world, you got to start sometime. All the stars and everything will be in the right place.
What stars got to do with it?
Well, you need the stars to navigate by, don't you? Otherwise, you get lost. Like in the war here, they took all the road signs down and everybody got lost. You need the stars because there's no little signs saying round the world trips this way. It's a wilderness out there, Tony.
Grandad, wouldn't you be scared?
There's nothing wrong with being scared, is there?
Of course not, no.
Mind yourselves. Yeah, that should do you.
Did they ever tell you about when Mount Everest was climbed for the first time?
I don't think so, no. Will you tell us, Grandad?
It'll cost you.
Cost me what?
Swapping beds for another night.
All right, Ron.
All right, Smarlow, what can I do for you?
Any chance of doing us a big favour?
Sure, if I can. What's up?
Well, could I borrow your cash and carry card? It's just that, well, me and Sue are a bit pushed for cash at the moment, and we need some new furniture for the house.
You're not going to believe this, Tel, but I haven't got a cash and carry card.
Nah, fair enough. I know what you mean.
All right, hang on. I said I haven't got one. But I know a man who has.
Oh, cheers, Ron. Sue be made up.
Yeah, only bothered it myself for the weekend, actually. That card has had more owners than Man United Football Club.
If I get stopped, what name do you use?
Jack Rabbit. Don't worry. As soon as they see that card, they'll know exactly who you are. And hey, a word to the wise, make sure you know your shop prices before you go. That's not a charity place, you know.
Cheers, Ron. I'll get it back to you as soon as we're done. They'll go over there in the morning, all right?
All right. See you, Bugs.
Tomo. Oh, at last. Where have you been? Well, you're awake now, yeah? Have you seen the papers? We'll go out and get one now. Tomo! Oh, hey. Hey, Roz. You're a fella who likes people to be straight and to the point, aren't you?
Suppose so, yeah.
Right, you're only £2.50.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do, for the pre-Christmas window special.
On your bike.
Oh, marvellous, isn't it? I thought you busy weren't supposed to get into that because it left you open to, like, all kinds of blackmail and corruption possibilities.
For £2.50, yeah?
Plus tips. But as I say to all my customers, tips are optional.
Oh, good. You're not getting one.
Hey, Sinbad! Get yourself down to Terry's, will you? Well, what's going down?
I'm gonna see you out, get your bladder down, like.
Oh, where's the right? He's talking me into it.
All right, we'll get round there now. I'm just dumping the car.
All right, so just go put my makeup on.
All right, ta-ra.
What are you doing?
Writing you a cheque.
A what?
We do make a payable to them.
You don't write a cheque to the window cleaner. It was strictly cash, mate.
Well, you're going to have to wait then, aren't you? Oh, look, it's engaged. He's probably phoning our house now, isn't he?
Well, why aren't you down there?
Knows.
Oh, I see. Haven't paid the bill, hey, officer?
Listen, when my business is your business, I'll let you know. But don't hold your breath. Excuse me.
Hope you get across the line. Blue bottle.
All right, sir.
What are you doing here?
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Not glad to see you alive, Barry. Glad to see that you're in one piece. I'll leave the Jeep outside.
Oh, come on, what's happened?
Well, I used my brain for once, didn't I?
Oh, wait, what have you gone and done?
Nothing serious, anyway. Look, come take you out for a pint. Come on.
I'm waiting for Sue.
Look, we're taking Sinbad with us. We're going to have a game of darts. If we get bored, we can throw him on. Come on.
Oh, I can't.
Teddy, I'm fine.
Look, I'm waiting for her to ring me, and then I've got to go and pick her up.
Teddy, do you know what? You're under the thumb, you.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Do you know what? You want to take up knitting or something? Sit there.
Hello, 9004? All right, love. Do you want me to come and pick it up? How long are you going to be? No, it's all right. I'll just stay in and watch the telly or something.
Listen, Tomo, our phone's been cut off, right, so I'm going to run out of money soon. When you get it, it's on page 13 in the middle, and there's like a little picture at the bottom, right? It says, RSPCA man Trevor Garrett was last night viciously attacked when he stumbled on an illegal dog fight while following up a routine investigation into the maltreatment of dogs. Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Hey, Dad, any message from me, Mum?
Don't know. Happy Christmas, I suppose.
It's a bit late now, isn't it? Christmas is gone.
Yeah, but money's running out here, you know.
All right, see you, Dad. Well, listen, we can't go the ugly duck because I'm bad out from there.
Well, I'm not going to yours, because that's just been done up. It's too posh, you know. Say, we'll go to Grapes, eh?
Oh, sounds, yeah, because they got pork scratchings in there. Ben's your Rooney's.
That's it, let's go.
Come ahead, mate.
Sorry about that. Too many years around. As I was saying, Mr. Garrett was beaten, kicked and punched by an unknown number of men. Mr. Garrett was said by doctors earlier today to be poorly. Listen, me money's running out. We're going to have to be careful, you know. 46 stitches this guy ended up with. Yeah? Tomo.
It's that time of the day when we put on the big hats, prepare to drink champagne and toast the happy couple with Jenny Powell and the wedding season.
How about that, then?
There's nothing to be so made up, Pot. You'll never get nothing as good as that from a shop, you know.
Hey, don't knock shops. It's running a shop what's paid for that lot. Let's be having ya.
I guarantee you won't find a single eye in one of them potatoes. I'll give a fiver to anyone who does.
Oh, brilliant.
And you won't find an ounce of fat in that meat, neither.
Hey, don't touch those for tonight.
Oh, they did.
Hey, remember, Ron, your mum made a great hot pot.
Why are those kids?
Hey, you're not going to let them near this lot, are you?
Oh, don't take them round the close.
What for?
Well, they're cold.
Yeah.
They need to be hot, and how do we generally make them hot? With one oven?
Well, in the old house, the neighbours would help out, wouldn't they? But round here...
They'll help. I want each of you to take one of these.
They are not that kind of neighbours.
They'll help. They owe us. Who cooked the Christmas dinner?
We have the same every New Year.
Of course we do. It's tradition, innit?
Your grandma always used to do this.
Wouldn't be New Year without it.
You wouldn't want to do anything different this year, would you? It could be my last.
Well, don't start that now.
Who knows where I'll be next year? In the middle of the desert, in the middle of the ocean. You can't get hot pots out there, can you?
It's fattening, you know.
Not as fattening as the ale, eh, Dad?
Oh, no, I hope you've got plenty in.
Oh, trust me.
You haven't made one of these for me, have you?
Yeah? Oh, it's all right. You can have mine.
No chance. I won't be here.
Well, not here. On New Year.
You will be, you know.
Why, where are you off?
But I've got a party at Andy's.
Oh, g'day, can I come?
No chance.
We're always all together on New Year.
But everybody's going.
Except you.
Nor you.
Oh, well, if he's going, why can't I?
Who said he's going?
You kids don't know what loyalty is.
I'm not a kid. I'm 17.
Yeah, and we still put the food in your mouth.
Mom, everybody's going.
Well, perhaps for a bit. You've got to let him grow up sometime.
I just don't know what families they're coming to.
But just you make sure you're back for 12, all right?
Hey, make that 10 to and not a minute later.
Will do.
This is the slippery slope, this.
Now, come on, ask them to bring it back with them this evening. Come on, let's go.
It's not fair. You can go out and I can't. I've got to stay here.
Well, you'll have to wait till you grow up, won't you?
Yeah, do you want me to come down at a party frock next time?
Well, you heard what Grandad said. Families should stick together.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Nan, I was just going out. I'll come in. Come in.
Oh. Have a nice time in Basingstoke, did you?
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, you missed a treat here. Just like wartime.
What?
All pulling together, fighting spirit.
This is Christmas we're talking about.
Trouble always brings out the best in people. Nice neighbours you've got, those new ones. They know what being neighbours is all about.
Yeah, they're certainly letting us know they're here, aren't they?
You're coming to the party, aren't you? I've got my fancy dress.
Yeah, no, I've got to go to work, Nan.
Working on New Year's Eve? That's terrible.
Yeah, we've got a job on, you know.
But I'm sure the Dixons won't mind what time you come.
Well, I don't know what time we'll be finished. Yeah, that's the door. All right, Chief, come in.
Open house, isn't it?
Of course it is. Tonight, the more the merrier.
Wait till you see me costume.
Dee Dee was wondering if you could warm this up and bring it with you when you come.
Oh, glad to. Like I said, wartime spirit.
I hope you'll have your dancing pumps on.
Of course I will.
We'll show these young ones how to bring the new year in, won't we?
Oh, better. Oh, this is my grandson. He's a policeman.
All right, mate, pleased to meet you.
Very good, very good. Be careful tonight of all nights. There's some funny people out there.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh, he's all right. He knows how to look after himself, don't you, love?
It'll be a pleasure.
Right hand down there. It won't fit. Bang it with an hammer.
You don't want to be doing that.
I'll go and get this in the oven.
Yeah, cheers. Will you fetch it with you tonight when you come up? Ta. You're not a handy man, I say, are you, Jack?
They printed this wrong.
He'll be seeing you tonight.
He's babysitting.
Ah, there, you can keep nipping over, can't you? See if the kid's all right. He doesn't want to spend New Year's Eve on his own tell.
It's up to Sue, all right?
Yes. Hey, it's fancy dress as well, you know. Strict ruler. Nobody's allowed in without fancy dress.
No problem.
This is rubbish, this, isn't it?
Hey, hang on. It's better than nothing.
Bit of super glue. Maybe a few screws. We'll soon get that sorted out. Have you got the screws, Till?
There you go.
They're no use. They need to be at least twice as long as that. I've got some in our house. I'll get them for you.
Told you they printed it wrong.
Got all your glad rags ready for tonight, love?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Yeah, New Year, fresh start. That's what we always say.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Oh,
Every inch the vice-chairman's lady.
Every inch Patricia Farnham.
That too.
Oh, watch it. I'm only just done my hair.
The untouchable chairman's lady.
You're jumping the gun a bit, aren't you? How do you know you'll even get to be vice-chairman?
Well, it's a dead cert, isn't it? Well, after the Christmas sleigh collection, broke all records.
Oh, broke our bank, you mean? Half the money you handed in was ours. What Sinbad and Jimmy owed us.
Well, what could I do? Was I supposed to admit the sleigh had been stolen? I'll get my money back.
Oh, you betting?
Anyway, it'll be worth it, even if it does cost us.
How do you make that out?
Money spent getting me onto the committee is money well spent. Do my career no harm at all, fingers crossed.
That's bribery. You're buying your way in.
And don't tell me you won't enjoy it too. More nights out, more new frocks.
More smiling while fat men
Hello?
grope me under the table.
Yes.
More pretending to laugh at the same old jokes.
Yes, but we're going out.
Oh, no.
Well, it's a bit late finding somebody else.
Yes, she can't come.
Yes, I'm sorry too. Well, I hope you feel better soon.
She's dropped out.
Some feeble excuse. Flu? Probably found a party to go to.
Which is more than we'll do if we haven't got a babysitter.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Yes, we popped round next door. They were pressing enough.
And join all those scallies they've got for friends? You must be joking. Gotta be something better than that.
Such as?
Television?
Oh, come back, Margaret. All is forgiven.
God, they let our Mike go out. Don't know why they wouldn't let me.
And where would you have gone?
Well, I don't know. A club or something.
Cost you a fortune tonight. I mean, at least this is free.
Yeah, really going, isn't it?
Yeah, just wait till they've got through a bit more of the ale.
Hey, and ever seen anything as stupid as my mum and dad having a good time?
Yeah, my mum and dad having a good time.
Come on, Tone. Party time.
All right, Mum.
See what I mean?
Are you two coming down?
Yeah, Mum, in a minute.
Oh, it's going ever so well. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, yeah, I do. My granddad doing his old sailor impressions and my dad trying to drag every woman up in sight to dance.
And he laughed.
Unless you include them too.
They grow up, you know.
Oh, and what did he grow up into, Mike and Carl?
Nothing wrong with Mike.
Oh, get lost. There's everything wrong with him. I mean, he's got big feet, socks stink, and he reckons he knows everything. And my mum lets him go out on New Year's Eve.
He's not that bad looking.
Oh, get lost. I mean, he's got big ears. He's got no eyelashes, and he gets big whopping spots on the back of his neck. Hey, you're not trying to tell me you fancy him, are you?
No, of course not.
Oh, you do? You've gone dead red. I don't believe this.
We're going down now, or what?
You're stupid, you know that.
You'll get to fancy a lad sometime. Just wait and see.
I don't think so. I'll have to live without Tony and Mike. Oh, God, they put me off for life.
Hey, guaranteed good luck this. Let the new year in with this and we'll all be all right.
You're supposed to be tall, dark and handsome. And a stranger. Hey, you don't get much stranger than him.
I thought he wasn't going to be here this year. I thought he was going to Timbuktu.
He always is.
There you are, lads. You can touch it for luck.
Hey, don't you dare. You'll get filthy.
Ah, that dirt was rubbed off ages ago. Do you know where this gold come from?
Queen Mary.
Last piece before they converted it.
Let's see your cheek.
Dad, I think Ron wants to let the new year in, don't you, Ron?
But I always do it.
I want the new house and that.
Well, you're not having my coal, then. I want your coal. Let's see.
Talk to you later.
Hey, see this coal? Do you know where it come from?
What have I done?
Do I get the impression Dee Dee and your dad have different ideas about who's letting the new year in?
Well, they both like to think the boss, Charlie.
Who's going to win?
We'll have to wait and see.
There's nobody here between 13 and 14.
I told you that, didn't I?
We could get some supplies in.
What for?
Collect some food and drink and take them upstairs. Have our own party. If there's anyone left.
Oh, plenty left.
Right. Are you deaf or what? Well, if you land anybody else and you climb up the walls.
There's plenty more to come, yeah.
Don't hold your hopes up, all right?
Hey, dear, I haven't finished that story yet. Come here, Swans.
What are you doing here?
Touch me.
Right, what's the matter?
It's all right, I'll keep him out the way.
Don't let them get me!
Come on with him. Oh, just some nonsense. He's up to the zen.
Well, that's a fine state to be coming home in.
Don't let them get me!
As part
Side by side. On the streets of Cairo,
Oh.
the cock,
No, thanks.
car horns, whistles, and cries.
You're not very festive, are you?
No, it isn't very festive, is it, sitting here by ourselves?
It's not a city with the faint-hearted. Its population.
Could put some music on.
This is what it'll be like all the time if Margaret doesn't come back.
She'll come back.
Oh, yeah, like she did last week.
You know we agreed about that.
You
haven't we?
agreed.
All right, I know I should have told you. We should have
I
consulted.
was right,
about-
wasn't I? We do need her. Look at the way we're stuck here.
Well, you couldn't expect her to stay on New Year's Eve anyway.
We've been stuck in all week. It's supposed to be my holiday, and I'm worn out running round after Thomas.
She's due back soon, day after tomorrow.
I'm due back at work the day after tomorrow. I think we should ring her, just check she's coming back.
You can't ring somebody about work on New Year's Eve.
Doesn't really feel like New Year's Eve, does it?
Well, at least we're dressed for it.
What about just giving it 10 minutes next door?
I've told you what I think about that.
You told me you'd think of something better. Is this better?
What about Thomas?
Mother's little helper.
All right, 10 minutes, but no more.
Oh, I love you.
And what did the doctor say then?
He said that's a funny place to keep your stamps.
I think I should go upstairs and see how he is. Leave him, he'll be all right.
Oh, I should never have let him go out.
He's had a drop too much to drink, that's all. He'll have a bad head in the morning and serve him right.
All right, boys.
Sometimes I think it's better when they're babies. At least you know where they are. Oh, I brought a couple of friends, I hope you don't mind.
All right, Ron, kid, how's it going? All the best, eh, mate?
It's supposed to be fancy dress, you know.
Well, he's comes a window cleaner. Yeah, he's comes a scally. Good one, eh?
Yo ho!
Come on, Sin.
Bring on the dancing girls, eh?
You two have to put a show on.
I think she already has.
Yes.
You asking?
I'm asking.
I'm dancing.
Hey, here. Watch it. Well, hello.
Hello, here we are.
Oh, you've been cooking?
No, I have.
And it smells great. I nearly ate it before I brought it over.
Oh, sir. I'm a good cook, you know. You have to be when you're living on your own.
Eggs and chips.
Steak and kidney pie.
From the chippy.
Roll me own pastry, open up your own tin of filling.
This is being me.
Oh, I'll take it to the kitchen.
Hey, it's awesome.
What did you just say? Warmed it up, haven't I?
Cold steak and kidney pie, was it?
All right. I'm dancing.
We're only staying 10 minutes.
Hey, stay as long as you like, love.
Did she come as? Princess Diana.
We brought this for Thomas. I hope you don't mind.
I don't think anyone will notice the difference in there. Hey, that's a good one, that, though, isn't it?
What?
Silly one, it'll come in handy, that, as well. I can see this lot need the bounce before the night's out.
All right, Max, mate. Hey, how you doing? Hey, nice bit of cloth, that. We should have known you had that, kid. I could have borrowed that for our Billy's wedding, couldn't I say?
That. All in the past, eh, Max?
While we're here, perhaps we could have a little word about the money.
Well, let's go and get a pair.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Is there something I said?
You all right?
Nice being together.
Look at me, old fella. Up to his old tricks as usual.
It just goes to show it's never too late.
Yeah, this'll put you in a party spirit.
Oh, I am. I spoiled for choice, aren't I?
You late?
Oh, you know, things to do.
Doing his 15 miles, is he? No, too near the fight. This is just a stretch of his legs, this.
So, is it still on tomorrow then, is it?
Of course it is, yeah.
Yeah, then.
What's that for?
You know, we fixed it up about me and me mate coming to see the fight.
Oh, I don't know about that now.
You agreed. Don't tell me you're gonna let me down.
Yeah, but it is the big one, you know.
I know it's the big one. That's why I want to come and see you.
You get some funny people there. Hard men. They don't like strangers, you know.
I'm not a stranger. You know me.
Yeah, but they don't know you.
I'll be with you. Here you are.
Well, I've got to get him home.
You're not getting out of this.
Look, just leave it, will you?
We agreed.
It isn't that easy.
I thought you were Mr. Big Trainer or something.
Me dad is.
Oh, so we can say who gets in then, can't he?
Yeah, well, he won't like it.
Will he like it when you took my money? Will he like it when you told me when it is?
Well, you won't tell him.
No, I won't. Not as long as I see the fight. Come on, Arth. Where's it gonna be?
All right. Your warehouse on the dock road, the yard at the back, 8:30.
See you outside then.
All right. But you keep your mouth shut if you know what's good for you.
I know what's good for me.
Coming up here.
Get him to sit down. I'm trying to, aren't I? What's the matter with him? Oh, just leave it, will you? Go and get your dad. Don't you dare.
Get off!
What?
Get off!
Oh,
Get off! I've got to get away.
Michael, it's all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Close his eyes. Make him close his eyes.
Come on, Chris, get away. Oh, what do I know? God, not depends on how much he took. Will we have to stay up all night? Don't you dare say where's that thing? Oh, my dad will kill him if he finds out. He's on drugs, isn't he? Stop it, you. Yeah, and if you're ever so stupid. After the way we're trying to you hypocrite. What you gonna do next? You think people fly, you know? Just what kind of a stupid Davy do you think you are, eh?
What's that? What's that coming in now?
I can't see nothing. You've ruined my New Year, you've ruined Jan's New Year, and you've ruined your own New Year. But there's more excitement downstairs, isn't it? You know what? If he ever gets into any trouble like this, I'll know to blame, all right? I'll get them curtains closed.
What business, Jim? Our business, the market stall, mate.
What are you going on about?
New start, new year, right? I can't keep messing around with my life like this.
Well, you've had enough practice, haven't you?
Oh, very funny. Listen, it's my New Year's resolution, isn't it? Look, notice anything different about me?
Yes, the ale's gone to your head.
Funny, isn't it? Now, listen, my jacket, my leather jacket, my new leather jacket, where is it?
I don't know. What have you done?
I walked in, haven't I? I put it into work, and the money, mate, I've got it in my pocket, ready to set us up in big business.
Listen, Jimmy, they're never going to give us a market stall, mate.
Look, stop worrying about it. Listen, you've got to work your way up, haven't you? Start off with the car boots, right? Then get a suitcase out.
Excuse me, mate. We're having a meeting here, aren't we?
A business meeting, Max. Thank you very much.
It's hopeless.
Pick it up. Come on.
Hey, Artel, get that down here. There's plenty where they come from.
Actually, we were thinking of going.
Go in. It's only just started.
It is going to be all right, isn't it?
It's up to us, isn't it?
Nah, it'll be all right. This me old fella's enjoying himself, eh?
I've got you! Oh, no, I've got you! Well, you can get off her. You ain't got no chance!
She's always one, isn't it?
Why does that one have to be your dad?
Well, come on, Ted. Come on, I'll get you. You and whose army, mate?
Jack, be careful, Cyril. Oh, no!
I'll teach you to lay hands on my woman. The only bird you'll get tonight's the one you're wearing.
Oh! Fight it over me.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on, Cyril, land him one.
Hey, you behave yourself, won't you?
That fella there there's been looking for trouble all night.
Well, your best bet is to keep well out of it. Go on.
Go on, Jack.
I can think of quieter places to be.
Aye, too true.
And better things to do.
Do you mean it?
Of course I do. New year, fresh start.
What about me dad?
We're married, remember?
Oh, come on.
Right, come on.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Leave him!
He might get it!
Yeah.
Knock him out. Go on, Grandad. Leave you him again. Hey, man, there's tentacles.
Where's your dad? Where is he?
It's time!
It's New Year!
Happy New Year. Hello, Mum. Happy New Year.
Where's your dad?
Who needs me, Dad?
The girls let
When
the
you
New Year in!
got me! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Mrs. Farnham.
Here's to the chairman of the round table.
All right, I'll see you then. Bye. You'd better catch your man.
Business, mate.
All right.
Happy New Year, Jimmy.
Oh, it's gonna be Owner of Lewis's, mate.
Happy New Year. Whose idea was this?
Tradition, isn't it, love?
Tomo, you sober? Well, listen, and listen good. The fight's on. Back at the old warehouse, 8:30. Yeah. Yeah, they'll need a load of us. Can you let them know? All right. Make sure you're fit, lad. It's the big one. See ya.
The wedding season is with us once again as we join Jenny Powell next on Living for the Wedding Show.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I was going to say it to you when I brought this up.
Well, woke up when you got out of bed. Anyway, you said it really, didn't you, last night?
Couldn't say it enough.
Will be a Happy New Year, won't it?
Well, that's up to us, isn't it?
Then it will be.
We made the right start, didn't we?
I always wondered, you know, what Santa Claus wore under his cosy.
Well, now you know.
It's funny, isn't it? You go to a party, there's all these people,
They've got to hand it to the Dixons, you know. They certainly know how to hold a party.
and you end up spending all the time talking to the one you went with.
Well, that's because they're the best ones there.
It's the only time I ever get. The hours you've been working.
Well, it's that time of year, isn't it? Everyone wants to go out, but without the cars and with no Mick.
It's all good for the bank balance. Or what we owe, I mean.
I suppose you should have been working last night, really.
Well, I'm glad you weren't.
Well, I wanted to bring the new year in with you.
Oh. Who would have thought, you know, after all that's happened, we'd be here in our own little house?
With our own furniture.
Be nice when it's finished.
Not as posh as John's, though, is it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. At least he won't be walking in and out all the time.
That's all ours.
There's Barry.
Oh, well, that's different, isn't it? I mean, he's a lodger. We're calling the shots.
Didn't seem like it last week.
He got himself in a mess, didn't he?
Well, he got me in a mess, Terry and Daniel. And I think what could have happened.
He's learned his lesson. That won't happen again.
How do you know it won't?
He's going to lie low for a few weeks.
A few weeks?
Well, as long as it takes. And he said he won't hang around with people like that anymore.
How do you know he won't?
He promised me his New Year's resolution.
How long will that last?
He said he's only going to work for himself in future. He promised.
Does he have to live here? I mean, couldn't we manage without a lodger?
I don't see how. Not with what we've got to pay out on the house.
Yeah, I'll start my new job next week. I mean, we won't have to pay out for a baby minder with your dad looking after Danny.
That reminds me.
What?
What did happen to me dad last night?
Get off. Get off! Gotcha!
I'll get you.
Well, if it isn't Jack, what are you doing here?
Where's here? Oh. Oh, yeah, last night.
Oh, the fight was last year. Forget it.
Oh. Has the roof shrunk or have I grown?
Take it easy, Jack. Start as you mean to go on.
Did the police come? Are we in a cell?
Cell? This is my caravanette, my mobile home.
Oh, yeah. New Year. We had a drink. A few drinks.
Everything you need is inside these four walls. There's a gas stove, spare bed, the lot.
You mean you live in here?
Oh, not all the time. No. I've got my own house, but I don't like to stay in one place for too long. Get itchy feet.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah. It started when I was in the Merchant Navy. Wife in every port.
That's where you get your ideas from, is it?
Oh, don't start again, Jack. Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, you're right.
In the war, was you?
Not exactly.
Then you don't know what it was like on an Atlantic convoy.
I was a miner, though. Down the pits.
You don't know what fear is until you've seen a U-boat.
Pitch black, you know, when the lights went out.
And the waves. High enough to drown an elephant.
You don't get elephants in the Atlantic, do you?
Oh, not as such. No. Mind. It'll be camels in the desert soon.
The desert?
Yeah, when I do me travelling.
Talking about camels, what do you do about, you know...
My portable potty.
No thanks.
Well, you could go in the house.
I don't feel like facing anybody.
Well, there's always water in the garden.
Hey, what's this? Oh.
It's me coal. Me New Year coal. Ah, you're a pal, Jack. I shall miss you when I go.
Yeah, I'll miss you too, Cyril.
And to think, we nearly let a woman come between us.
Right, lad. All right. So you had a bit of a rough night there. Matter of fact, I did. And you were ringing me up telling me to keep off the booze. No, not that. I couldn't sleep, could I? This isn't going to be nice, you know. All the more reason to stop it. We've got to wait till Richards gives us the nod, OK? Who, the RSPCA bloke? Yeah. Let's hope he doesn't leave it too long, eh? Yeah, we've got to leave it long enough to make sure there's evidence that there's been a fight, you know? Well, couldn't we just go for them under betting and gaming or even conspiracy? No, might as well clobber them for as much as we can. Tight on the dogs. Yeah, well, if we can pin enough on this crowd, we'll save a lot of other dogs going through the same thing. I hope we get the lot. That's the idea. I mean, what sort of people do this? All sorts. I suppose it makes them feel big, doesn't it? Let's hope we're lucky then, eh? Yeah, let's hope so.
You could get out of there.
No.
You're not getting out of it that easily.
Go away.
God, you're not but a hypocrite, you.
Leave me alone. I feel awful.
Oh, and how do you think I feel like? Do you know how late I sat up with you last night?
Jackie, don't you wake our Tony.
No, I won't wake our Tony, because he went home with Benno. No way was he sharing a room with you the way you were last night.
What happened?
Oh, come off it. Don't tell me you don't know.
Oh, can't you leave me alone, eh?
No, won't you? Didn't leave me alone.
What are you talking about?
You know, you made a show of me at school and you punched in it.
I was looking after you, wasn't I?
Oh, did I ask you to, eh? Did I want you to? I mean, he's had it in for me ever since.
Look, just stay away from him.
God, you made me feel like a right slag for ever going near him. And look what happens when you go out. I mean, my dad was right. You should have stayed in.
What?
New Year's Eve. Family party, do you remember?
Why, yeah. Dressing up as a pirate and kissing all the neighbours. No, thanks.
Oh, so what do you do instead, eh? Go out and make a divvy yourself? I mean, do you know the state you came home in?
Did I?
And it's a good job my mum and dad are too busy to catch on. I mean, I just thought you'd have more sense.
Well, I have.
Oh, aye, yeah. You should have seen the state of you, mate. I mean, you'd have jumped through that window if we hadn't have stopped you.
Might have had a bit to drink, like, but...
Drink? You were out of your head. And now you've got the cheek to come the heavy with me.
Jerry, you can just go for a swim, can't you?
But, like, you know what'd happen if my dad ever finds out, don't you?
You wouldn't tell him.
Who knows? Depends on how I feel. Depends on how well you keep him with me.
Jackie, you wouldn't.
Well, look who started you on last night, eh, when I wanted to go out.
But you're only a kid.
Yeah, I might only be a kid, but you'd been in a right mess without me last night. But I just don't know why you could have been so stupid anyway.
Oh, be careful. Trust me.
What's going on?
Oh, these are my mates in the supermarket.
I don't care whose mates they are. They shouldn't be here. Get lost.
He said it'd be all right, though, mate.
There's a lot of other people here who didn't say it'd be all right.
We only would watch.
You know the rules.
All right.
That's what they all say. I thought you had more sense.
Look, they're here now.
If there's any trouble, stay out the way. I don't want no questions asked. Come here to you. Give us an hand.
You think they'd love them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you do. Just so long as they're winning. Otherwise...
Just wish we could get this over with, you know?
Can you see Richards? No, but he's there. So when he gives you the nod, go for it.
The dogs come for us?
No, it's not what they train for. They train to obey people, aren't they?
You'd be all right? I hope so.
There you are, Jack. That'll put hairs on your chest.
I've got hairs on my chest.
Can't get sausages like these every day, you know. Special for New Year.
Well, you can do a good breakfast. I'll give you that, Cyril.
The problem is, when you're going abroad, you can't get a proper English breakfast. You can't get bacon like that in the middle of Arabia.
Well, they wouldn't eat it if you could.
Who wouldn't?
The Arabs. They're funny about things like that.
What do you mean?
Sheep's eyeballs. That's what they give you. You've got to eat them as well.
Ah, go on. I've got me stock of tins in here.
So, when are you thinking of setting off then?
When I'm ready.
Well, I thought this had got everything.
Well, there's ready and there's ready, isn't there? The easy bit is getting your kit together. It's in here you've got to be ready.
And how do you know when you'll be ready in here?
Well, I'll wake up one morning and I'll know. Might have been this morning, only you were here.
Oh, I wouldn't want to stop you, Cyril.
Ah, you're not really stopping me, Jack. I know when the time comes that I've got to go. It's just that I'd like to see our own settled first.
Well, he seems well settled to me.
I mean, with a proper shop and all the kids grown up.
Could be a bit, then.
Are you a travelling man, Jack? Have you got itchy feet?
Well, it's not always me who decides, is it?
What do you mean?
I had my own little house once. My own name on the rent book. My own roof. And then I lost it.
Lost it?
I went to live with this friend of mine. Eileen. I gave it up.
Women, nothing but trouble.
I was living in her house then, you see. Her name on the rent book, her key to the front door, so that when she threw me out...
In here, it's my keys in ignition and my name's on the documents.
Well, you hang on to them then, Cyril. That's my advice.
Don't you worry, I will. Hey, steady on out there.
Are you sure that rum of yours was all right?
If you don't stop banging, you, Tony, I'll kill you.
Kids.
You, Tony, I won't take you with me if you don't leave off.
I want to wave with you, Sir Dix. Jack Sullivan.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yeah?
We've run out of sausages.
Both of of you together talking about me.
We never mentioned your name.
Have I got a bone to pick with you? Both of you!
Fit, any? Better fed than you and me, him. Cost a fortune. Looks like this could lose someone a fortune as well. 50-50 chance, don't it? One-on-one.
Right, the left's lining them up.
Go on, man! Get in there! Just watch what we do to this other fella. Go on, lads! Bleed? Of course he's bleeding. Go on, lads, hold him, go on! What do you think? He's great, isn't he? Yeah, he's great. How long did he fight for? Till one of them dies. All one fight anymore. Go on, lads! Train him all those weeks for this. He'd love it. Go on, lads, show what you're made of. Go on! Your dog's bleeding as well. Of course he is, but there's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead, lad!
I could do you an egg.
Do you want a bit of my bacon?
I don't want egg and I don't want bacon.
What do you want?
I want respect, that's what I want.
I'm sorry, the Moby's right out of that.
It isn't funny.
Too true.
You abandoned me last night, both of you.
No, you abandoned us.
Yeah, you went in the house.
Not of my own free will. I was kidnapped.
Oh, better send for the police.
It was the policeman did it. I thought you were supposed to think a lot about me.
I do.
There was me lying awake all night, worrying what was wrong with you.
Well, I was worrying about you.
You weren't lying awake, though.
Whose side are you on?
It's me you're supposed to be bothered about, not him.
Yeah. Funny thing, parties. Especially at New Year.
Now here's the two of you, thick as thieves.
We decided to let bygones be bygones.
Make a fresh start.
A New Year's resolution.
Friends.
I've been used, that's what.
You ever thought of travelling, Jack?
Well, you never know, Cyril.
I'm not just a one-night stand.
Nobody ever said you were. I think a lot of you, Julia.
Oh, do you?
Of course I do.
Yeah, watch it. Get your hands off my woman.
She is not your woman.
Who says she's not? Who was she dancing with?
She was dancing with me.
Oh, no, she wasn't.
Oh, yes, she was.
I was dancing with both of you.
What have you got to offer her? Have you got a place like this?
That's bribery.
Freedom and the open road.
Like a gypsy.
Nobody calls me a gypsy and gets away with it.
Ah! Want me to show you's best, do you?
You couldn't punch your way out of a paper bag.
Oh, you shouldn't be fighting over me.
You know what you are? A geriatric hooligan.
And you're a redundant octopus.
Oh, what's who see about that?
Oh, bringing up reinforcements, eh?
What do you think you're doing?
You're fighting over me.
Oh, behave yourself.
You asked for this.
Why don't you two grow up?
Oh, leave them alone.
I thought you'd have had more sense.
He insulted me and he tried to steal my woman.
Come on, I'm taking you home.
Will you let me get at him?
You should know better. And you too.
Middleweight champion of the Merchant Navy, mate.
Come on, you. Don't tell me you had some decent clothes on your back.
I'll be back.
And I'll be ready.
With the size of those fists.
It isn't size that counts, Julia. It's skill.
I didn't want to cause any bother.
Oh, it's no bother at all. You fancy a cup of tea, Julia?
I don't mind if I do, Cyril.
So where have you been?
In the den of a viper.
He's been in the back of the Dixon's caravanette.
Thought he could bribe me with bacon and egg.
Oh, at least you got your breakfast.
Never trust an old sailor.
What you need is a good bath.
Tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind an aspirin.
I'll get him, and don't let him go out the front door.
What's been going on?
You get lonely living on your own.
I know.
Especially at a time like this. New Year.
Yeah.
You remember when you were young? We had it all in front of you. Those are the best years of your life.
Well?
When Terry's mum was alive, and he was just a little baby, we didn't know how lucky we were.
I know.
You make the most of what you've got, girl. Don't let anyone take this away from you.
I won't.
Sugar?
I shouldn't really, should I?
Why not?
You've got to think of your figure. But still, if you've got a sweet tooth, you've got a sweet tooth.
I can't see anything the matter with your figure.
Oh, you're just a flatterer.
What, me? I always say a woman should look like a woman and not like a pipe cleaner. Would you like some biscuits?
Oh, not for me. I've just not long had my breakfast.
It's just that I don't like anybody to go hungry in my house.
You've got it very nice here.
It was a shell when I got it. I fitted it up myself.
You should do something about these windows, though. Why don't you get some of those blinds? You know, those with the slats?
Yeah, they'd rattle while I was driving.
Or some of those scallop curtains. Here next door to me has got some of them.
Oh, I'm not sure. I like it stripped down when I'm travelling.
Do a lot of that, do you?
Oh, yeah, been everywhere. But I've got the big one to come. My trip round the world.
Oh, I like Blackpool myself.
The question is whether I'm going to go around Eastwood or I'm going to go around Westwood.
Oh, North Shore's my favourite.
The main thing is the water. You've got to have decent water tanks.
Would this get as far as Blackpool, then?
Would it? We'd be there and back before you know it.
Be a shame to come back too soon, though, wouldn't it?
Fancy a day out, do you?
Depending on who with.
Do you like sausages?
Don't mind.
I'll have a word with Ron and fix it up, beef or pork.
Are you making me a proposition?
Day trip to Blackpool. I'll cook you dinner and we can drop in for a drink on the way back.
Just the both of us?
I'll show you what this can do.
Sounds great.
And I'll show Jack Sullivan.
He's in a terrible state. Oh, this is only for starters. They go on for hours, yeah. Stop. What's it? What? Right, everybody stop where you are. Stand still.
What do you think you're playing
I'm a police officer. No. I told you. Come on. Come on. Get him on. I won't forget this. Me neither. You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. We said we'd get them, and we have.
Hey, someone to see you.
Who?
Your divvy of a so-called friend.
All right, Jackie.
Yeah, well, you must be a divvy if you're a mate of his. So suppose you were at this stupid party too?
Of course I was. How else do you think he got home?
How did you take him?
He was in no state to find his own way.
Oh, just I never seen you, that's all.
I just dropped him at the door.
Oh, see what I mean about stupid? I mean, anyone could have answered it.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, how about thanking me? I'm the one who got lumbered.
Well, did anybody see me?
Yeah, my mum, and she thought you were drunk.
There was all them weird-looking people hanging around.
Fancy dress.
Yeah, my mum and dad's idea of a good time.
So what you do?
Well, like, we got him up the stairs.
Who's we?
Well, me, Jan, Benno and our Tony.
Oh, not Tony.
Yeah, well, it's a good job he was there, because it took 4 of us to stop you from jumping out the window. So suppose you took this stupid stuff as well?
Oh, don't be soft. I've got more sense.
Well, we should not have been to your stupid mate.
You can't blame him. It's not his fault.
Oh, come on.
I never took anything.
Oh, you should have seen the state of you when you got home.
Can't you remember?
Carl, what happened?
Well, you know, Sinner had it in for you. He spiked your drink.
Oh, not him again.
It's any wonder if he was out of his skull.
Sin it. Right, I'll have him.
Thank God that's over. Let's hope that lot get put away for a long time. Depends what you can pin on them, though, doesn't it? Torturing dogs, for one thing. 6 months at the most. Doesn't seem enough, though, does it? And a fine. 2,000 quid. You saw the money that was going round there, didn't you? They'll hammer them for it, police officers. Yeah. At least we got a chance to land one on them, though. Where's it then? Best part about it. Now comes the worst part. The paperwork. Funny sort of job, though, isn't it? 1 minute you're all scared out of your mind, and then you're getting smacked. Then you're getting right as cramp. Wonder why we do it. You'll know why we do it when you see that lot getting sent down. Yeah. Hey, another good thing out of this. Well, we can get out of these and put some decent clobber on. No, I'll be able to come clean with Diana, won't I? Tell her what my real job is.
Oh, look, I'm dead sorry. I should have realised.
Why should you?
Because that sinner one's got it in for this family.
Yeah, and there's no way we can let him get away with this.
Yeah, well, look, just don't mess with him. You know what he's like. He's dangerous.
I can't let him think he's got one over on me.
Yeah, he's probably laughing all over his face like now.
Yeah, and if he gets away with this, what'll stop him keeping on doing it?
Yeah, but think what he'll do if you try and get him back. I mean, look what happened last time when you punched him. He was the one who got suspended, eh?
No, but he could do this to anybody. Kid's no bigger than our Tony.
Well, you could tell someone.
Oh, who'd believe us? No, we'll have to do this by ourselves.
I know. We can get some of the lads together and go after him.
That's not the way. Use your brains, eh? Are you with us?
Well, hang on. How do you mean?
Getting back at Sinnott. Are you going to help?
Well, what are you going to do first?
I want you to arrange to meet him. Just pretend to be interested in buying.
Well, hang on. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? You told me to keep away from him.
You can't involve her.
She's the trap, the decoy duck.
Oh, thanks.
I want you to ask him for some tabs. I'll give you the money.
You mad or something?
No. We're going to show him what it's really like. I'm going to spike his drink.
Better.
Yeah, and I'll do it when we're at school. That way, everybody will see what sort he is. Are you in?
Hey, you just try and stop me.
Those bells are ringing for a number of brides and grooms next as we here at Living continue our wedding season. That's coming up next with the wedding show introduced by Jenny Powell.
Again.
It has to be eaten.
Not for breakfast, love.
Why not? I'm not wasting good food.
You always make too much every single New Year.
Yeah, 1 year it's hot pot and the next year it's turkey.
It's tradition, isn't it?
I'd just like to make sure everyone's got enough to eat. I'd be ashamed if somebody went hungry in my house.
No chance of that.
Oh, hang on.
Don't do that. You'll spoil it.
That's all right, Dee.
What about Sinnott?
Well, what am I supposed to do? Phone him up?
Go down to the flats. He's always there.
Of a morning?
OK, later.
Oh, you'll come with me, won't you?
I can't let him see me, Jackie. I mean, that'll really give the game away.
Oh, please.
You're not going to chicken out on me, are you?
No, but you know what he's like.
OK, I'll watch. But you've still got to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
You'll need a good breakfast. We're going to be busy today.
No chance. Nobody's got any money left this time of the year.
They will if they think they're getting a bargain.
We don't have sales of groceries, Dee.
We do. It's the only thing that's going to get money out of people's pockets this week.
That van's too small for you, you know.
Too true. You're not the only one who wants to shop, you know.
A shop at this rate's going to have to be a chain.
And why not?
There's one problem, isn't there? What have we got to put in the sale?
There's those dented tins of cat food.
There's those tins that have lost the labels.
Those leftover mince pies we put in the freezer.
Hey, we could try them at half price.
First this year, not to be missed.
You'll have to do a special notice for that, though.
Hey, you can even get rid of some of that hot pot.
Hey, there's an idea. We could run a competition. See who can eat the most in 5 minutes.
Yeah, first prize, a bottle of indigestion pills.
This is serious. This is business.
Yeah, remember, it's what keeps a roof over your head.
Oh, no, don't do that. You'll spoil it.
No, I won't.
Oh, I'm going to have to do that again now.
That's all right, Dee.
No, it's not. It's only the best for the Dixie's January sales. Come on, all hands to the pump.
You all right?
Looks like she's going to get a serious head on his shoulders after all.
So where is she?
Well, it's time yet.
How much? She said she'd be here in time to give Thomas his breakfast.
He's still asleep.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. He was awake half the night. I don't know what's wrong with him. He used to sleep so well.
I think he's missing Margaret.
I'm missing Margaret.
No, I mean, you know, really missing her.
Well, she's not here by the time I have to go to work. We're going to have to think of finding someone else. Someone reliable.
We can't do that. Thomas loves her.
Yeah, but we can't keep on employing someone who isn't here when we need her.
She needs us just as much as we need her.
So where is she?
I don't know. Probably stuck in the traffic. The roads are busy, what with the sales.
I knew we should have made her come back last night.
How could we make her? Anyway, her father said he'd get her here on time.
I've got loads of work piling up at the office.
Well, you should make up at least an hour a day now you've got your own car.
I need that hour. I need that hour this morning. I've got to see Mel Phillips about this new account.
Oh, new account. Good way to start off the new year.
Yes and no.
What?
Well, yeah. Great for business. They're practically throwing money at us. Budget as big as we want.
So why no?
It's the reason they're throwing money at us that bothers me. This firm's got a real image problem. They're the ones who dump that toxic waste near the kids' playground.
Well, I'm sure you'll have them looking whiter than white.
But do I want to?
It's your job.
Yeah, but even if I get them out of this mess, what then? Aren't I just helping them to keep on dumping?
Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? They admitted they dumped in the wrong place.
But even if they dump in the right place, they're still just filling up the earth with dangerous chemicals.
Well, someone's got to do it.
Have they?
Yeah. Manufacturing is waste products.
Well, maybe we shouldn't manufacture so much.
It's progress.
What progress? Kids getting poisoned?
I don't see you wanting to do without any of your modern machines.
I don't, but I do think about it, you know. I mean, how much of what we think we want do we really need? Should we hang on to things longer? What
Isn't
can we
this dangerous
recycle?
talk for somebody in advertising?
Yeah, well, one's private life, the other's work. Oh, I'll probably give them my professional advice, but doesn't mean I have to agree with what they're doing, does it?
Look at this mess.
Let's have a bonfire.
You're working this morning.
I can make a start, can't I?
Don't you think you should get someone else in to share with the taxi? You can't keep running it all on your own.
I'll make him be back soon.
Yeah, will he be fit?
Of course he will.
Being fit's not all he has to worry about, though, is it?
Oh, you mean this bloke suing him, don't you?
Yeah, if he decides to go ahead, he could be in big trouble.
Well, he's got to make it stick, hasn't he? And anyway, Mick was only doing his duty.
That's what we think. It's not up to us, is it? What's legal and what's fair aren't always the same thing.
Stop worrying, everything's going to be all right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I'll mend it.
That's not worth it, is it? Might as well take the lot down now.
No.
Why not? Christmas is over.
It's bad luck. It's supposed to come down the 12th night.
Well, it's only bad luck if you leave them up for too long.
I just don't want to risk it.
Oh, look, there's nothing to worry about anymore.
I just want everything to be all right.
It will be. All that's behind us now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a new start. A new year. Our own house. Our own furniture.
You can't really call it furniture yet, can you?
I'll give it a chance. Anyway, my dad'll be here soon.
What, he's coming round?
You try and stop him. I don't know if we're the big attraction, or Julia.
Don't know what I'd do without you.
No, you don't have to do without me, do you?
Oh, Amy got the sellotape.
And the blue tack, and the pencils.
And the plastic in case it rains.
We'll take these Christmas lights down first, eh?
OK, yeah.
Hey, Mum.
Where's Grandad?
Oh, not again.
Oh, has he got off wandering the world?
Don't be daft, he hasn't even got a passport.
But I thought he was all ready.
He just likes thinking about it.
I'm talking about it.
But doing it?
This year, next year.
Hey, he's took all his maps and everything, you know.
He's been talking about it ever since we got married. Now I've got to run off me hands.
When Dee Dee's had that baby.
And the next.
And the next.
Yeah, Dad, look at that.
I've gone off to travel the world. See you all upon my return. Take care of yourselves. Grandad.
There you go, he's finally gone and done it.
Depends what he means by travel.
Sevy Park.
Overseas, could even be the Whittle. I hope he's all right, though.
Why shouldn't he be? He always is.
You don't know, but he's getting older, Dee.
Well, when he's here, you're always trying to get rid of him. Now he's gone, you want him back.
But that's different, isn't it? I mean, I know he gets in my hair, but at least I know he's OK.
We'll be all right.
I don't know. First of all, you got to worry about your kids, then you got to worry about your parents.
I think we'd be used to it by now. Remember when he took off just before our wedding?
You mean when he had that three-wheeler with the trailer?
And then he turned up just in time with the trailer covered in plants.
And that big poster saying, Happy Wedding Day.
Where is he then? Where's Cyril?
I wish I knew, Jules.
You haven't had to move off, have you?
Lauren to himself, Julia.
We had this arrangement.
Looks like you both stood up then, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's not big on arrangements, me dad.
You can't do this to me.
He's done it to us, love.
Not for the first time, either.
Itchy feet.
Nobody does this to me and lives.
I'm going to be late tonight. I've got to drop some of this stuff off with the accountant on the way home.
See if you can get Susanna made tax deductible, eh?
She is, thank goodness.
Yeah, only on the original payment, not on all this extra she keeps asking for.
Well, taking tax concessions away doesn't exactly encourage erring fathers to pay up, does it?
Nope, and this is supposed to be the government of the family.
Well, I hope Jerry can do something. I mean, the bank balance isn't looking too good. With business dropping as it is, next year's Christmas bonus could be quite thin.
Oh, thank goodness I got my car this year, then.
Never mind 2 cars. I've got 2 families to keep.
Yeah, and one of them needs a hell of a lot of keeping.
Yeah. No, I think I might offer to take over one of Cranston's offices. With me commission on sales.
Oh, but I thought you liked the hands-on part of your job.
Well, I do, really. It's just a question of making the right move. Mind you, there's always construction or property management. Plenty of time to decide. Anyway, expect me when you see me.
Wait, hang on a minute. Haven't you forgotten something?
What?
Still no Margaret?
Oh, I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Yeah, but who's going to wait till she is?
I've got a meeting.
So have I. Equal parenting, we said, Max.
Well,
Until the nanny doesn't turn up.
What are you going to do?
What are we going to do?
All right, what are you doing here?
I've brought you a pressie.
Oh, it's after Christmas, isn't it?
It's not a Christmas pressie, it's a New Year's pressie. Anyway, I got it on sale, so that's all right.
Thanks. Yeah, do you want to come in for a minute?
Yeah. Go on then, open it. I didn't get it from the pharmacy. I know it looks like it did, but it didn't.
Oh, lovely, yeah?
I thought it'd just suit you. I like a man that smells nice.
I didn't get you anything.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
I meant to give it to you in your shop yesterday, and they said you weren't there anymore.
No, I'm not gonna be.
Been promoted, have you? Moved on?
Not exactly.
I was telling my dad all about you at Christmas. He was really impressed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said you might be head of department one day. Store manager, even.
I don't think so.
But I said that's not what I was interested in. It's you alike. Just you for yourself.
Good.
So, where are you now, then?
I don't work at the shop anymore.
I know that.
Not any shop. I never did work there.
What do you mean, never did work there? I saw you at my own eyes.
I know, but I wasn't really working, was I? I wasn't one of them.
I could see you were a cut above.
I wasn't one of the staff. I'm not one of the staff. I've never worked in a shop in my life.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Look, I couldn't tell you. It was more than my job was worth.
You've just said you didn't have a job.
No, I didn't. I wasn't working there.
You've been lying to me.
Oh, look. Fact is, we were on surveillance, plain clothes. I'm in the police.
I don't believe this. How could you?
I'm sorry.
Being sorry's no good, not when you've been laughing at me.
I haven't.
Well, you can stop laughing now because I hate you.
No reply.
Well, she could be on her way.
Since last night?
Well, it's just a question of waiting, isn't it? See if she turns up.
Yeah.
No, I meant that...
Me waiting?
Try the phone again.
Well, what's the use to redial buttons red hot as it is?
Well, she could have popped out.
Oh, yeah, what, Margaret, her mother, her father and her sister? No, they're probably not answering on purpose.
Well, why don't we ask somebody else?
Susanna?
Oh, come on, Patricia.
Well, who else is there? My parents live miles away, yours live miles away. Fact is, we're completely dependent on Margaret, and she intends to prove it.
No, I mean, ask one of the neighbours.
Thomas isn't going to that madhouse next door. My shin was bruised for weeks.
The Johnsons. Oh, they've gone out anyway.
What we need's a nice, sensible teenager. Sammy Rogers.
No, she's gone out.
Chrissy?
It just so happens I saw them all pile into that car of theirs.
I wonder where they've gone.
Well, is that the point?
No, the point is who's going to look after Thomas. The Dixons.
No way.
They're always around.
Yeah, certainly are.
And if he needed anything, we could just leave him a key.
Only if we're desperate.
We are desperate. And that girl, Jackie, she seems sensible enough.
Too young.
Well, no younger than Margaret, and if her mum's around.
Look, I hate asking them for favours. We'd be owing them forever.
Well, we'll pay them or whatever. Call it a holiday job. Go on.
Oh, you're not expecting me to go?
Shared childcare, we said, Max.
Drink this and you'll feel better.
Plenty of sugar in it, is the love?
Don't take as much as you want.
It's what you need for shock, you know. That and a little bit of brandy.
Oh, yeah, we're right out of brandy at the minute, love.
Your dad made me all sorts of promises.
He's like that.
He let his tongue run away with him.
I've been very badly let down.
You've been let down?
And I want to know where he is. We were going to have a day out in Blackpool. He was going to make our dinner in his van on the sands.
He means well. He's just very impulsive. He hasn't been able to settle since his wife died.
Widower, is he?
Liability.
Sorry to disturb you so early.
I wouldn't worry about that. I feel like I'm in 1992 now.
Only we seem to have a bit of a problem.
Seems to be catchy round here, mate.
And I thought your daughter would like to earn some extra cash. It's Thomas.
Oh, what about him?
The nanny hasn't turned up.
Oh, a nanny?
Well, I'm sure there's some explanation, a misunderstanding, but the fact is we've got to go to work.
And you need a baby minder.
That's right.
I'm sure she'll be able to help out.
Only she can't.
You're always saying you've got no money.
But we won't be here.
Can't she speak for herself?
We won't be here.
It's the first I've heard of it. Where are you going?
Out.
Oh, well, it was just a long shot.
And where exactly is out?
Could be here, could be there.
I just don't want you wandering around without me knowing where you are.
Seems that runs in the family.
It was undercover work. I couldn't tell anybody.
You could have told me.
It was a secret.
Have I got a big mouth?
Look, I couldn't tell anybody, honest.
I thought I was special to you.
You are.
I wish I'd never bought you that after shave now.
Well, you can have it back if you want.
Didn't you like it?
No, it's not that.
What am I going to tell my dad? He thinks you're going to have your own store one day.
Tell him I'll be chief inspector one day.
Oh, I can't do that. He hates the police ever since my Uncle Des.
Well, some people will be proud.
Oh, and I can't tell me Nan. She'll think I'm stupid. She'll think I've got it all wrong.
She can't blame you.
That's what they all think, though. They all think I'm stupid.
That's not fair, is it?
And how can you say that? You thought I was stupid, didn't you?
I never.
Well, why didn't you tell me then?
Look, I've got this job that I like doing, and I was just doing it.
Store manager. That'd be a lovely job.
It's not my job, though, is it? It's not what I want.
You'd have been really good at it, too.
I'm a really good policeman.
Oh, you don't care about me, do you? You don't care about what me dad and what me nan will say.
I don't even know them.
But I was going to invite you to tea. I was going to ask you round to meet me dad and everything.
Oh, that'd be great.
How can I do that now? What would I tell him?
Tell him anything. Tell him whatever you want.
Like you did me?
Oh, look, I never.
Oh, we're finished with you, Rob Corkhill. You're not to be trusted.
I couldn't say anything.
So don't bother coming after me and don't bother coming into the pharmacy again.
Well, I might need something.
Because I never want to see you again.
How's that?
That looks great.
Well, it's not just for looking at, you know. Come here, it's isn't it?
Well, it feels great. Is it safe?
Not that a bit more super glue won't solve. Ah, this place will be a little palace.
I'm really grateful for your help, Jack. Especially with Terry having to work so hard.
Pleasure. Well, I suppose I'm just glad that you two are back together again.
I feel like I let you down, too.
We all make mistakes.
Not such big ones. If only you could go back.
Don't you think we all say that, girl? If I'd known then what I know now. Look. You were unlucky. There's plenty more done what you did and got away with it.
I do love Terry, you know.
I know you do.
I'd do anything for him. But I can't undo Danny.
My grandson.
Can you really say that?
Why not?
Do you think things will work out?
Of course they will.
Thanks.
Always something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it can't be Terry.
Only one way to find out.
I thought you might be here.
Yeah, I was just helping Sue out.
Don't keep us standing on the doorstep.
Oh, I'm all right, love. I'm dressed for the outdoors.
You going for a walk?
Well, I was on the front of Blackpool until I was stood up.
How do you mean, stood up?
Well, that's Cyril Dixon. First he asks me out and then he disappears. I mean, what sort of a woman does he think I am?
Yeah, always seemed to me to be an unreliable sort.
Oh, I'm not having anyone taking me for a one-night stand.
One night?
Oh, not that there was any night, of course. Oh, no, nothing like that.
I'm very glad to hear it.
Jack's been helping us with the furniture.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice.
Some of the edges need sanding down a bit. They don't make things like they used to.
Oh, they don't. Yeah. Ooh. That's what I could do with, you know, somebody to lend a hand. I mean, our Billy used to owe me odd jobs for me, but since he went, I've had nobody.
No, it's hard when you're on your own.
Listen, I wonder if you could do me a big favour.
Do you think you could do me a favour?
Be a pleasure.
What time did he say?
Oh, it's 1:30.
So have you got enough money?
Will that be enough?
That'll be plenty. And as far as he's concerned, this could be the start of something big.
Could you make it sound like a business the way you go on?
Well, it is to him. It's a way of getting power, a way of getting money. I mean, it doesn't matter what it does to other people.
Yeah, well, that's sick.
I know, and he's sick. I mean, what beats me is that kids that get involved with him don't realise that. But I'll wait here.
No?
Well, if he sees me, he'll know something's up.
Yeah, what if he says nasty?
If he lays a finger on you...
Just be watching, all right?
I'll be watching. Didn't expect this.
Just keep them away from me, all right?
So what can I do for you?
I'm interested.
In me?
You know what, too.
What happened to Miss Goody Goody? The water baby?
Yeah, but you can get sick and tired of that, can't you?
Yeah, too much cold water.
And too much getting told what to do and too much not getting in the team.
It'll cost, you know.
Yeah, I know.
5!
Is that enough?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling generous. 2, you said?
Yeah, well, I don't want to be on my own.
Everything's better with a friend. No telling where you got them from.
Oh, everybody knows where to come.
Oh, no, everyone knows. Everyone in school, everyone who's interested. It's the other people I don't want knowing.
I'm going to say nothing, all right? Thanks.
For nothing.
I can't thank you enough for having him. Bye-bye, baby.
I might ask you to do the same one day.
Oh, are you working at the moment?
Yeah, start again next week. Trainee legal executive.
Oh, great. No, mornings like this, I do sometimes wonder if it's worth the hassle.
Oh, no choice, really. Money doesn't go anywhere these days.
Yeah, you're right. And anyway, one day on my own with Thomas, and suddenly life at the office seems much easier.
I know the feeling. There's no let up at this age, is there?
My mum sent me a card once. It said, if the kids live till 5, I'm doing my job.
Kind of know the feeling.
Half the time you don't even know what it is they're trying to tell you they want.
Well, is that too different from the office?
Oh, you're right. Oh, dear, he had a bit of a rough night, so he could maybe do with a nap after lunch. And don't worry if he doesn't eat much. Going through a funny phase.
I think I can cope.
Sorry, of course you can. All these instructions are just to stop me feeling guilty about leaving him.
Well, look, if you don't want to.
Oh, no, he'll be fine with you. It's just... Oh, no matter how equal Max and I decide we're going to be, it seems to be me that feels the most responsible.
Yeah. What's been happening for generations.
Yeah, and pressure's all around us, all those pictures of mums and their sweet little cuddly babies.
Yeah, never dirty, never crying.
No, never into every cupboard in sight, or if they are, it's cute and no one mentions who does the clearing up.
My mum stayed with me. She was devastated when I left.
Oh, I was so bored at home when it was just me and my mum and my sister. I think Thomas positively likes a change of face.
You getting a new nanny then?
Oh, I hope not. I'm just having trouble this morning because the blessed girl hasn't come back from holiday.
She ill?
Oh, how do I know? No one at her house is answering the phone. What I need is a good wife.
Me too. Or a good father-in-law.
Somebody mentioned my name.
I'm just singing your praises.
Quite right, too. He's made some lovely furniture. Now he's coming round to look at my cupboard door.
Yeah, I shan't be gone long.
Oh, I shouldn't be too sure about that.
Quite cheers you up, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
We're just going round to mine. Expect us when you see us.
All right.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I wish you had the chance. All right.
God, there's absolutely loads of them.
I know, sin, it's always hunting packs. So did you get the tabs?
Yeah?
Let's see then. Oh, great.
Go on, who's paying for them?
All right.
But it's that small, so that's weird what you can do to it.
Come on then.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
Well, that's up to me, isn't it? I mean, you've done your bit.
Yeah, thank God.
Jackie, run!
Oh, Michael!
Partners who want their other halves to pose for porn are on Michael Cole in just a moment on Living.